Here is the resume. So Ryan, last name, is an engineering project manager. He's got his contact info up front. That's good. Results-driven engineering project manager desiring a position in operations leadership. Okay, that's super clear. What I am, what I want to do. Then a strong claim, desiring. Seeking, you're right, desiring is somewhat weak, Liger. That could be seeking. Desiring isn't terrible, but seeking, pursuing a career in operations leadership is better. Craving and yearns for. All right. Demonstrable experience in executing multi-million-dollar projects while meeting strict timelines, collaborating with multi-departmental staff, and shown adaptability. All right, this was strong in the beginning. Demonstrable experience in executing multi-million-dollar projects, good. While meeting strict timelines, good. It goes crappy after the comma. Collaborating with multi-departmental staff is only somewhat English, I think, and is weak. It means you can run around with a bunch of people and doesn't tell me that much. And then, and shown adaptability to be proactive and self-sufficient. Again, the English is questionable. Like, I think if we put this in, what's that thing Devin's always recommending? Hemingway, right? It's I think if you put this into Hemingway, it will tell you it's not English. Grammarly would do the same. Maximus. It's Maximus' resume. So he's allowed to say, Automod is holding this. We're going to allow it. Moderators, where are you? Get on the stick. Anyway, he said it's bullshitgenerator.com. Demonstrable. This needs to be cleaned up. Shown adaptability to be proactive and self-sufficient. Yeah, it is a little bit bullshit generator. You're trying to say something strong that you already did, where you have the demonstrable experience in executing projects while meeting strict timelines. Add something significant here, not just a bunch of happy words. All right, let's keep going. And people, you can weigh in on this. Let's see. It's a one-page resume, so Pashi, I expect to see you applaud that since you feel that's a rule. University of Oklahoma, MBA, good GPA, Texas A&M, petroleum. Oh, career change right now, eh, brother? Rough spot to be in at the moment. They've shut down all the wells. All right, let's go back to the work. Engineering project manager worked as a project manager creating scopes, budgets, designs while coordinating with multiple groups to ensure upon creating projects, order necessary materials, work as liaison. The blather at the top is a little long. It's two fancy words. Upon creating project estimates, order necessary materials, and work as a liaison. It's like you're trying to show off your vocabulary a little bit. I might just simplify. It's not necessarily wrong, but I just be more factual. Long and passive, as Danimac says. And Danimac's one of my coworkers. She's fantastic, does a lot of resume reviews. She's a good reviewer. So, awarded top performer in 2019 with cost control 18% higher. You want to say 18% better, by the way, or 18% lower, because I sure don't think you mean higher. It's one of those subtle things that's backwards. And 98% on-time performance beating group target by 3%. That's strong. I'd change the wording so it sounds better to be lower than higher. Or I don't know, but like somehow you don't, cost control and higher don't go together. But it's a strong claim because it's full of numbers. And it seems verifiable. Managed up to 70 concurrent projects, I assume. I don't know if English is your first, second, third, or eighth language, but some people will judge you and throw you out over mistakes like that. And so, let's see, 70% success rate is average. My success, you can say that, right? So delivered 88% success versus peer benchmark of 70. And then Dan and Max, exactly right. The idea that you had 70 concurrent projects either means they were small or that they were bullshit. I would find this claim exactly as it begs believability. And so even if it's true, sometimes you don't want to cite true things that ruin your credibility. You have to find a way to make yourself credible, to tell them credibly. And then operations and project engineer, your bullets are well formatted, right? They follow the STAR format. They say what you did and what results you got. So you've obviously listened to my previous videos, or you just did it right. Either way, good for you. Reworked and updated new employee guides, updated process tools. That's totally fine. It would be great to have an impact. Like, what was the impact of all this work? New employees got up to speed a month faster. They retained better. They cut off their arms less. They got, killed in drilling accidents 12% less than Enron, whatever. 98% on time still means 2% not on time. The managed 70 concurrent projects, 70 concurrent is not the same as 98% on time. 70 concurrent seems impossible. 98% on time with 4 projects or whatever means one of them was a week late, and that's how you're calculating 98%. Oh, all right. What do you want? How do you want me to update from Enron? Who's the latest? I could say BP Oil in the Gulf. I don't know. Who's the latest petroleum shame name? And I'm old, Danimac. Enron was like yesterday to me. The Crooked E, which is not my nickname. All right. Operations and project engineer. I'm not going to read all this, not because it's not good. I just want to get on to the main topic. Implemented production efficiencies in a 4-month time span that increased value. That's really good. That's super specific. I like this. Engineer in-field office roles, completing small and large-scale projects that added immediate value. That's a good opening line, and then you immediately back it up by the $12,000 a day, and then the $78,000 a day with minimal investment. This is good. The first 2 bullets are strong. I'm reading the next 2. The next 2 are a little weaker, particularly like the database cleanup resulted in immediate time and money savings, but you don't say how much. And it doesn't say why. Well, it does, I guess. Utilized immediately rather than have to be manually found. I just look at the wording on these a little bit to make them stronger. Okay, we're going to get down to brass tacks. This resume is probably an A-. There's some stuff that could be, it's a B+. It's in that range. It could be clarified, and the English needs to be perfect. But otherwise, this is a solid resume. It's got a little bit of BSing going on here. It's got a little bit of clarity needs to happen here. It's got a little bit of BSing in this part. It needs clarity in this part, and maybe a little bit in these last 2 bullets. So I guess B+, but this is a good resume that is within easy striking distance of an A. Going backwards real quick, because I didn't grade Danana here. This resume, I would give like a C, unfortunately. It's too busy, and it put me off. I understand that in your industry, some of this data is normal, but it put me off. And so I would give it a C, but I think we discussed ways to get it to an A. I'd have to see it again. Also, I admit my grade may be harsh because I don't understand the industry, but I don't think so.